YouTube, what the fuck is going on? It's your boy Sniperayame. God, back with another video. Today I'm gonna just do a quick video on box fighting, how you can outplay your opponents. And box fighting is all about just being smarter than your opponent, being quicker with the edits, stuff like that. It's like playing chess. I'm gonna break that down for you guys. Just remember, you gotta outplay your opponent. Whoever has better IQ is gonna win the fight. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys how I like to box fight. Alright guys, so we're going to create a box real quick, and the first thing I'm going to show you is, if you're in a box, what's the most effective edit, which of course you guys should know by now is the top right corner. So it looks something like this. You click corner peek, jump, shoot, reset. So not 4 squares, it won't work, just the top 3 you edit, corner peek, jump, shoot, reset. So it looks something like this, right, just like that. So you're holding the wall, Alright guys, so the next thing that I personally like to do is, when I'm inside of a box, a lot of people might put a stairs, but I personally don't like putting a stairs at all. So you want something under you, which I usually go for a cone. So let's say, for example, somebody's on the opposite side and they take your wall, like so. They'll put a stairs to block you off, shotgun you, do whatever. You basically become at such a huge disadvantage. But I'm going to show you guys what I like to do. Alright, so basically what I like to do instead of putting a stairs is the next best thing, which is placing a pyramid. And the reason for that is it's so much quicker to edit, as well as resetting your pyramid, right? So it's super quick, way better than having a stairs, and it looks something like that. If someone edits the wall on you, pretty much edit your pyramid, close it back. You can also jump out the side to escape, you know, do whatever you want to do. Alright guys, the next thing you guys want to do is anticipating a mistake. So I know you guys see this a lot when you try to pickaxe a wall, but it kind of glitches out because you did it too fast. So you want to anticipate an opponent's mistake, time it, and make a quick edit to pretty much catch them off guard and get the upper hand. Now you can make any type of edits, but the best thing that a lot of pro players do is get them in this particular box trap right here. So there's plenty of other solutions you can do. Once you catch someone making a mistake, you can make almost any edit just to get a nice pump shot. Or you can also edit, ramp over them, and place 2 traps on both opposite sides. Now, as you guys know, sometimes the traps are like not as effective. So that's why people have changed it up over time by just editing, ramping over your opponent, and placing a trap on the ceiling, which gets you a definite hit, or maybe on the floor, whichever you prefer. Another way to utilize using a trap against someone that made a mistake is by quickly making an edit, such as this one, in the top corner, and then placing a trap on the ceiling like so, and then resetting your wall. Now, before they made it so you have to place a ceiling or a flat and then place a trap, but now you can simply just make an edit and then double tap X or whatever button to place your trap. Alright, so it'll look a little something like this. You double tap X and then quickly reset your wall. And I'll show you guys that again at, say, half speed. It'll look a little something like this. Also keep in mind that you don't necessarily have to make a corner edit. You can also make a top edit, as well as you can also just edit in a window. But I prefer either the corner edit or the top edit. I use the top edit for a lot of situational events because I think it's pretty much the best. But it looks a little something like this. You guys just need to get creative and practice it. It's fairly easy, I promise. So the point of box fights is to pretty much try to outsmart your opponent, and the first one to make a mistake will pretty much be punished for it. So once you get these edit down packed, you just gotta pay attention to your opponent messing up. Either he tries to pickaxe your wall like I explained before, and he accidentally, you know, glitches out by doing it too quick, or just any mistake at all. Alright, so the next thing I want to show you guys is when I'm attacking someone in a box, which looks something like this. So I like to put a ceiling above me to eliminate everything I just showed you guys in the beginning, trap related, and I like to be on a pyramid. That way I can't get ramped over. So as you can see, like, I'll pickaxe a wall and you can just get back up, go back down, pickaxe again. And you could do it rather slow even. I like to edit the sides because if you edit the front, you can end up hitting your head like this when you try to jump back up to edit. So either edit your left side or your right side, whichever one you're more comfortable. Obviously, this edit will break the floor, so you have to go with your left or your right. And like I said, you can pretty much pickaxe the wall once, jump back up, go back down again. Alright, so like I slowly explained, go down, pickaxe the wall once, go back up, reset. You can waste as much time as you want, guys. You don't have to be quick with this. As you can see right here, like, you could waste so much time and you'll still be able to get that one hit, unless of course someone resets their wall by recovering it, which almost no one does. So you're pretty much on the safe side when it comes to that. Alright, next is another move I like to do when I'm attacking someone's box, which looks something like this. So basically, I'm going to break that down. So let's say someone has a flag protecting itself as a ceiling. You want to replace it with your own, like so, and then quickly edit the top 2 squares and place the stairs to block them from shooting them. You have a higher advantage to shotgun them, shooting them. What you don't want is if you don't place the stairs, they'll pretty much look like this, shooting you up, stuff like that, and you don't want that. So like I explained earlier, when you're in a box fight, the point is to try to outplay your opponent, outsmart them, and let them make the first mistake. So let's say you edit the square, you put a stairs, cause them to shoot, you can edit, you can reset. You can make so many different variable of edits and resets, such as this one, and it will just pretty much confuse your opponent. It's all about being quicker and smarter and waiting for your opponent to slip up, such as so. Alright, the next thing I'm going to be showing you guys is something that people have recently been doing. I don't do this as much as I do a lot of other moves, but sometimes it's still very effective, and that's by placing the stairs behind you. I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and you want to time when you're about to break the wall with a second hit, and pretty much just jump, and it'll send you flying into your enemy's box and pretty much catch them off guard. Even if they're holding turbo with the wall, it won't necessarily matter. You'll still just go flying. So of course, a few people do know this move, and here's an extra variable to switch it up. When you break inside, you want to place a pyramid, or like I like to do is place the stairs so you can get the shotgun off, like so. Alright guys, another thing I like to do is a move like this. So when you hit the opponent's wall, if they happen to place a wall and you don't get it, you want to immediately go back up, reset. It's pretty much like what I showed you guys with the floor situation, where you just keep jumping up and resetting, so eventually you'll get the wall. And there's so much training practices you can do to get this down pat, and I'll definitely show you guys that in a further video. Alright guys, another tip is something that's super simple but very effective, and that's resetting your wall by baiting your opponent. So as you can see, as I'm doing right here, say you reset your wall, you edit it, reset, and it will cause the opponent to shotgun, which will shoot your wall, and you'll pretty much get an opportunity to return fire. Another thing you guys should know is when you're approaching someone's box, to try to ramp over it like so, or do what I showed in the beginning, where you place a cone and a flat on top, and then you can start attacking. Because normally if you just approach their box, they'll practically see you coming, and with that being said, they can make various amount of edits that'll either shotgun you, or they can just ramp over you like I showed in the beginning, like so. With that being said, one of the most effective ways to attack an enemy box is by simply attacking from above and blocking them off with your own floors and cones. That way, if they try to escape, you will already have preset builds waiting for them. Now, like I said, it's all about mind games. So if you get the pyramid and you edit it, you want to practically just keep chopping it while resetting your pyramid, and it'll look a little something like this. That way, it'll play mind games with your opponent in case he tries to edit his floor and shock him. Also, you can also do something like this, whereas you place a wall by anticipating that your opponent is going to make an edit on the floor to try to shotgun you, and you pretty much place a wall to block that shot, and he'll either break it and give you opportunity to shoot, or you'll just edit your wall and shoot him in return. Also, if he happens to edit this square, you can easily just wait for it and place the stairs like so, or even if you happen to get the floor and you break it, you can edit it and place your own stairs. Another situation is when your opponent tries to ramp out by editing his floor and pyramid, and you can simply just flick up to place a wall to block him like so, or you don't even have to jump up like so and edit. You can just edit from down bottom like so and get a nice shot off. guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope this helped you guys a lot. I know there's a lot of boss fighting videos out there, but this is just what I like to do. All my tips and tricks. So I appreciate if you stuck around for the entire video. Like and comment, you know how you feel about it. If there's anything you guys want to know, or something I didn't explain, or if you would like me to break it down for you personally more, things are always open. You can message me.